Have you ever seen a place so unreal you think it must be from another planet? From glowing caves that shine like alien cities, to mountains that float in the clouds and beaches where the sand sings, these places don't seem real, but they are. Get ready to explore the most mind-bending destinations you've never seen before. Stick around, your sense of reality is about to be shattered. Interlaken dances between Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. It is a tapestry of serenity woven into the Swiss landscape. Here, the whispers of glaciers mingle with the ripple of water. The soaring Alps cradle the town. Their silence is a stark contrast to the vibrant life below. Once a hub for adventurous souls, Interlaken has transformed. It has changed from a quiet pilgrimage site into a beacon. This beacon is for thrill-seekers yearning for the ultimate rush. As dawn breaks, the lakes shimmer like liquid glass. They reflect the lavender skies above. Activities buzz around this gateway to the Alps. Paragliders float gracefully above the valleys. Hikers trace ancient trails through evergreen forests. With a history marked by the arrival of the railway, Interlaken became a magnet for tourists. These tourists are drawn to its natural splendor. But its charm lies not only in its beauty. It resonates with emotion, encapsulating generations. These generations sought solace amid the peaks. This space thrives on contrast. It is a landscape of tranquility intertwined with adrenaline. Surprising to many, Interlaken is not just a stage for extreme sports. It also leads the way to consciousness with wellness retreats. Here, the emphasis is on restorative harmony in nature. The picturesque streets are lined with quaint shops and cafes. They hum with laughter and stories. It is a delicate balance of old-world charm and modern-day excitement. Did you know that Interlaken is the birthplace of the Swiss tourism industry? The first organized tour unfolded here. This ignited a passion for exploration that rippled across the globe. As the clock ticks, time seems to stand still. It stands still in the embrace of towering mountains and sweeping valleys. In every corner, the essence of adventure merges with warmth. This creates a safe haven for all. And so, as night descends and stars blanket the sky, Interlaken remains a sanctuary. Memories are forged in the embrace of nature. Dreams are spun from the very essence of its alpine air. They wait to be unearthed by those who dare to wander. A circular pool churns furiously in the parched expanse of Barkeng. It is an oasis of flames surrounded by a landscape that seems indifferent to warmth. Dubbed the Burning Water Spring, its mysterious allure lies beneath the desert sun. Boiling water perpetually bubbles, producing an illusion of fire dancing on the surface. The geological oddity exists due to a unique combination of underground volcanic activity. Aquifers force hydrothermal fluids upwards, a hidden rhythm of the Earth's pulse. In winter, snow carpets the surrounding terrain. It juxtaposes icy stillness against the bubbling cauldron, an extreme interplay of elements. Local legend speaks of villagers igniting the spring's surface with mere lighters. This evokes a spectacle that feels both natural and otherworldly as flames leap and dance. Here, tea can be brewed directly over the water. It is a surreal culinary experience that turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. Resilient flames endure through rain and snow. They defy the cold grip of winter and cast flickering shadows. These shadows wriggle across the red rock valley. At night, the glow transforms the landscape. It weaves an unsettling tapestry of light and darkness where reality seems thin. This spring, unlike any other, offers warmth amidst barren isolation. It whispers secrets of the Earth's fiery heart. It is a vivid reminder of nature's unpredictable spirit. The idea of boiling water and spitting flames in a place of desolation lingers long after one departs. It leaves an indelible impression of a phenomenon that thrives on the brink of chaos and beauty. Gstaad and the surrounding Iskwald area embrace a unique blend of alpine charm and vibrant culture. They reveal layers of history along its sun-drenched slopes and verdant valleys. Each season brings a transformation. From lush summer meadows alive with wildflowers to the crisp white blanket of winter. This invites ski enthusiasts from every corner of the globe. The village itself hums with an air of elegance. Traditional chalet-style architecture coalesces seamlessly with modern luxury. This draws both visitors and locals to its quaint streets. Originally a humble farming community, Gstaad has evolved over centuries. It has cultivated a rich tapestry of traditions, festivals, and culinary delights. Notably, the Swiss Open takes center stage each summer. This prestigious tennis tournament blends athletic prowess with the area's social scene. Yet it is not merely sport that enchants. Gstaad's commitment to sustainability shines through. Eco-friendly initiatives preserve the natural beauty that surrounds it. Iskwald, a smaller but equally inviting locale, lies just a whisper away. Here, tranquility reigns supreme. The sound of cowbells echoes through the air. It punctuates the peaceful silence as you stroll along winding paths. Families have tended to their herds for generations. They ensure that the customs of yesteryears remain alive and vivid. This close-knit community celebrates its heritage with fervor. From the annual folklore fest featuring traditional music and dance, to the communal cheese-making events, both the old and young gather to share in the craft. Surprisingly, Gstaad has hosted its fair share of celebrities and luminaries. From filmmakers to royal families, adding a layer of glamour to its humble origins. Yet beneath the glitz remains a dedication to nature. 1/3 of the area is protected land. It serves as a sanctuary for diverse wildlife. In every corner of this picturesque region, the past intertwines with the present. It reveals a nuanced portrait of life in the Swiss Alps. Tradition and modernity coexist harmoniously. Gstaad and Iskwald symbolize a lifestyle. They treasure both the beauty of nature and the warmth of community. Tianmen Mountain Cave is a geological wonder. It rises prominently in the landscape of Zhangjiajie City. Carved by millennia of erosion, it boasts the largest natural arch in the world. Its sheer vertical limestone cliffs create a dramatic entrance. This entrance is visible from miles around. This cave is not merely an opening in the earth. It is a portal to a unique ecosystem that thrives within its vast embrace. Visitors are drawn to this extraordinary sight. They often embark on a harrowing journey along the famed mountain road. This is a perilous path with 99 hairpin turns. One miscalculation could lead to steep falls. Yet it's the ascent to the cave's mouth that is remarkable. The stairway to heaven is a staircase with 999 steps. It embodies the spirit of adventure and reverence for nature's grandeur. As wind rushes through the cave, it carries whispers of stories etched in time. Strong currents can even challenge flying enthusiasts. They dare to swoop through its arch, defying gravity in a communion with nature. Beyond its stunning dimensions, the cave hosts a rich biodiversity. Unique species have adapted to the darkness. They carve out a life in an environment that feels both alien and intimate. Amid the dramatic geology, temperatures can fluctuate wildly. The cave breathes, a living entity in its own right. As you peer into Tianmen Mountain Cave, you're not just gazing at stone. You're engaging with history, turbulence, and the sheer force of nature's artistry. The essence of existence here is a reminder of the power of time. It shapes earth and spirit alike. Lake Geneva is one of Europe's largest freshwater lakes. It extends across 45 miles, cradled between the soaring Alps and the Jura Mountains. Its waters shimmer in hues of blue. They offer an inviting respite for locals and travelers alike. This serene expanse is a playground for swimmers and sailors. It is also a reservoir of history and culture. The lake's significance burgeons from its strategic position. It was once a vital trade route. Its shores are now lined with charming villages and vibrant cities. Geneva lies at its western tip. It is a hub of diplomacy. The jet d'eau is a fountain that spouts 140 meters into the air. It stands as a symbol of the city's innovative spirit. Meanwhile, on the opposite shore, the picturesque town of Montreux is known for its summer jazz festival. This festival attracts musicians and enthusiasts from around the globe. Surprisingly, Lake Geneva boasts its own microclimate. It nurtures vineyards that produce the celebrated wines of the region. The terraced vineyards of Lavaux are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. They stretch along the slopes, allowing grapevines to bask in the gentle sun. These vineyards offer visitors panoramic views that captivate the senses. The region's wine, particularly its Chasselas varietal, pairs beautifully with local cuisine. This enriches the cultural tapestry of the area. The lake's ecosystem is diverse. It is home to numerous species of fish and migratory birds. These birds find refuge along its shores. Its depth conceals secrets of centuries past. From sunken ships to ancient artifacts, they remind us of human endeavors and nature's resilience. Coupled with the surrounding landscapes, it creates a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. They hike the neighboring trails or cycle along the lakeside promenades. As dusk descends, the lake transforms under the setting sun. It mirrors the vibrant sky and creates a reflection that feels almost otherworldly. Lake Geneva serves not just as a body of water. It is a rich tapestry of life, culture, and history. Each wave tells a story, inviting all who come to listen. The Canning Stock route stretches over 1,800 kilometers through the arid heart of Western Australia. It is a gritty lifeline connecting remote cattle stations and indigenous lands. Carved out during the late 19th century as a means to access water, this rugged track now serves as a haunting reminder of resilience. It is required to traverse one of the world's most desolate landscapes. The road winds through ancient sand dunes, salty plains, and ephemeral lakes. Here, the very essence of survival is captured in the fight against drought. Harrowing yet ordinary, the passage bears a history etched in footsteps. These footsteps belong to explorers, drovers, and indigenous peoples. Each has stories woven into the fabric of its dust. Nowadays, the route is both a challenge and a pilgrimage. It attracts those who seek adventure amidst solitude. Unexpectedly, it even offers glimpses of vibrant life. Small pockets of wildflowers bloom when seasonal rains arrive. They paint the parched earth in fleeting strokes of color. Here, the road is not merely a line on a map. Milk Lake is an astonishing alpine oasis. It sits at a staggering altitude. It offers both challenge and reward to those who dare to tread its shores. This glacial body of water is born from the relentless grinding of ancient glaciers. These glaciers have carved the landscape over millennia. They leave behind a unique sediment that blankets the shore in a milky haze. Unlike many other lakes, the surface here is a riot of colors. It is deep turquoise in the center, transitioning to bright blue. Finally, there is the white froth of mineral deposits along the edges. The weather can be fickle. Sunbeams can vanish as swiftly as they arrive. They give way to snow or heavy rain. This renders this high-altitude jewel both beautiful and volatile. Discerning eyes will note that the lake's surface mirrors the temperament of the sky. It shifts hues as clouds drift overhead. In addition to its beauty, it holds a secret. Its mineral-rich waters are said to have healing properties. This attracts local folklore that celebrates the lake as a source of restoration. Hikers here must adapt quickly. The rocky terrain surrounding Milk Lake challenges even the most seasoned explorers. It is also a rare high-altitude lake that is still accessible. You do not need advanced mountaineering skills to visit. As the sun dips below the horizon, the lake transforms. It invites silent reflection and a deep connection with the elements. This is a communion between earth, water, and sky. In this secluded realm, Milk Lake stands as a vivid ambassador of nature's untamed spirit. It echoes the vigor of life in every glacial ripple. Brienz unfolds beside the shimmering expanse of Lake Brienz. It is a village steeped in a rich tapestry of tradition and craftsmanship. Its charm resonates in the skillful artistry of wood carving. This craft has whispered through the generations since the 18th century. It has shaped the identity of this lakeside haven. With the crisp alpine air and vibrant green pastures, Brienz stands as a bridge between nature and human creativity. History flows like the waters of the lake. Brienz has roots that dig deep into the soil of Swiss culture. Originally a stopover for trade routes, this village's importance grew as it became a center for timber and wood products. Today, as visitors stroll through its narrow streets, they can witness artisans bringing life to local wood. They create intricate carvings that echo the stories of old. Clocks, figurines, and sculptures are not mere products. They are the heartbeat of a community grounded in heritage. The unique folklore surrounding Brienz adds to its allure. Legends of mystical creatures lurking in the woods mingle with tales of fortune-seeking travelers. These travelers stumbled upon its serene shores. Visitors also find that Brienz is home to the Swiss Museum of Wood Carving. Here, the stories behind each craft are told. They echo the legacy of artisans long past, breathing life into the very wood from which they were shaped. Beyond craftsmanship, Brienz offers thrilling adventures for outdoor enthusiasts. The picturesque Brienzer Rothorn is accessible by a cogwheel railway. It offers trails that wind through wildflowers and panoramic vistas. These vistas showcase snow-capped peaks. The lake invites those seeking solace in its tranquil depths. It is ideal for swimming in summer or ice skating in winter. As day turns to dusk, the village is bathed in golden light. This light casts reflections on the lake that are almost hypnotic. Breentz is not merely a destination. It is a living canvas where artistry and nature intertwine. This creates a space that echoes with the whispers of history. Here, where wood meets water, the spirit of Switzerland thrives beautifully. At an elevation of 5,315 feet, Zermatt emerges as a vibrant tapestry of life. It is woven between towering alpine peaks. Its car-free streets are both a return to simpler times. They also represent a careful preservation of the environment. Horses and electric vehicles silently glide past shops, cafes, and homes. The scent of freshly baked bread mingles with crisp mountain air. More than a haven for ski enthusiasts and climbers, Zermatt is a celebration of community. Its origins trace back to the 13th century. It served as a resting point for shepherds. Today, it thrives on tourism. It entices those drawn to the allure of the Matterhorn. The Matterhorn is the mountain that has inspired countless artists and adventurers alike. This pyramid-shaped giant captures the essence of Zermatt. Its silhouette is prominent against the bright blue sky. Winter transforms the village into a playground. There are over 220 miles of ski slopes catering to thrill seekers and families. Yet summer reveals a different side. A network of hiking trails emerges where wildflowers burst into bloom. The gentle whisper of the wind carries the laughter of children. Zermatt's authenticity lies in this duality. Nature and culture intertwine seamlessly here. Surprising to many, Zermatt operates under strict regulations. These regulations maintain its charm. The absence of cars is not merely a convenience. It is a commitment to preserving air quality and tranquility. Additionally, this village is home to the only remaining breed of sheep. This breed produces a unique, prized meat. The black-nosed sheep is characterized by its distinct facial markings. As twilight descends, the village glows softly. Reflections dance on the waters of the nearby lake. Here, the past meets the present. The spirit of the mountains whispers secrets to those who take the time to listen. Zermatt is more than a destination. It is a testament to harmony. Every summit conquered resonates with the heartbeats of those who cherish it. The Manami-Aso Railway hums its way through the volcanic landscapes of Kyushu. It is a ribbon of rail that undulates over the rocky terrain, shaped by one of the world's most active volcanic systems. Designed initially to connect the agricultural heartlands of the Aso region with commercial centers. The line's existence speaks volumes about resilience, both of nature and humanity. This railway is not just a mode of transport, it is a lifeline that weaves stories between communities, histories, and landscapes. As the train chugs along, passengers are enveloped by the rugged beauty of the Aso caldera. It is the largest in the world, and the sight of its steam vents softly hissing against the backdrop of verdant fields is captivating. Here, the earth breathes and swells, reminding travelers that they are traversing land shaped by raw geological power. Surprisingly, this railway survived a devastating earthquake in 2016. The earthquake damaged sections of its track and infrastructure, but it has since been rebuilt. It stands as a symbol of perseverance in the face of adversity. The train journey offers daily encounters with the natural world. You may spot herds of wild cattle grazing and fields adorned with seasonal flowers. Each bloom is a testament to life thriving amidst volcanic soil. This is not merely a passage through a barren landscape. The Aso region boasts some of Japan's most fertile land, paradoxically born from the very destruction that volcanoes can wreak. As the engine roars to life, it carries with it the spirit of the people who have made this route their own. Here, the enormity of nature intertwines seamlessly with human endeavor. Each trip on the Manami-Aso Railway echoes the heartbeat of a land molded by fire and resilience. It is a journey not just through geography, but through the very essence of existence itself. Yanzhai Mountain stands as a striking anomaly in the arid landscape of northwestern China. The yellow soil and gravel of the Hexi corridor yield to lush expanses of densely packed pine and fir trees. This transformation reflects a unique microclimate shaped by elevation and geological forces. Named for the safflower that once flourished here, the mountain signifies a vital link to the early Xiongnu people. They harnessed these plants for cosmetics and dyes. Pine forests create a vibrant green sanctuary, contrasting sharply against the surrounding desolation. Travelers drawn to Yanzhai Mountain may find themselves caught off guard by sudden shifts in temperature. This can happen even during summer. Snowflakes can dance upon the summit in June, a rarity that adds to its mystique. The mountain's biodiversity is also a surprising highlight. It harbors over 200 species of flora and fauna, many endemic to this region. Observers often report sightings of elusive wildlife, including the rare snow leopard. These animals roam through its rugged hills and valleys. Yanzhai Mountain is not just an ecological oasis. It also holds historical significance as a site of ancient nomadic culture and trade routes. These routes thrived on the high-altitude grasslands. The area is dotted with relics and petroglyphs that tell stories of those who once inhabited this land. This merges nature and history in unexpected ways. Yanzhai Mountain, a hidden realm of contrasts, invites exploration. It inspires reflection on the delicate balance between man and the environment. Through its intricate tapestry, this mountain stands as a reminder of the rich narratives woven into our planet's fabric. Tongli Ancient Town unfolds as a living tapestry woven with water and stone. It belongs to the Jiangnan region of China. This historic settlement thrives along 15 intersecting canals. These canals form a delicate web that cradles 7 islands. Commerce and defense once danced a fragile waltz here. The town's infrastructure speaks of centuries past. It is anchored by 49 stone bridges. These bridges were primarily crafted during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Among them are the Taiping, Jilei, and Chongqing bridges. They serve not just a functional purpose. They also embody the cultural aspirations of the people. These bridges enrich local law and life. Resilience runs through the veins of Tongli. The town has weathered the tides of history with subtlety and strength. Changeful names were adopted to outsmart imperial taxes. Sculptures were buried to safeguard against cultural purges. They bear witness to a town that learned to survive in silence. The narrow alleys are bordered by high walls. They create a natural buffer. Every approaching footstep echoes like a warning bell. This is a clever mechanism when trust was scarce. But it is the spirit of the town that captures the heart. Residents invoke luck, health, and longevity by crossing the bridges. They cross them in a specific order. This ties their fates to the very geography of their home. It is a place where waterways chart the course of lives. Tradition pulses through stone and water. Tongli stands not just as a relic. It is a vibrant pulse of history, culture, and connection. Here, every crossing tells a story. Every ripple holds a memory. The past and present converge in harmonious flow. Emerald Lake is a brilliant showcase of vibrant color and harsh contrast. It emerges from the remnants of human industry. This is amidst the cold plateaus of northwestern China. Once it was a site of mineral extraction. The focus was on boron, potassium, and lithium. Its existence now tells a story of nature reclaiming and transforming. The lake's deep green hue is not born of untouched wilderness. It is instead a result of high salinity. This salinity is particularly due to magnesium sulfate. It keeps the water from freezing even in the bitterest winters. Surrounding the lake, white bands of crystalline salt accentuate its brilliance. They give the appearance of an otherworldly frame. It is a frozen masterpiece where ice meets vivid color. Here, the turquoise heart-shaped pool attracts eager photographers. They traverse natural salt pathways toward its center. They capture the ethereal beauty from every angle. An unexpected harmony exists in this landscape. The unique chemistry of the water fosters a fragile ecosystem. This occurs amidst the desolation. Certain life forms flourish where few should survive. In this extraordinary setting, salt deposits shimmer under the sun. They turn the landscape into a kaleidoscope of color and texture. As visitors explore these abandoned extraction pits, they are reminded of the profound ways humans can alter an environment. Yet nature often finds a way to adapt and thrive. This happens even among the ruins of industry. Emerald Lake serves not only as a striking visual phenomenon, it is also a poignant reminder of resilience. This resilience is of both nature and the stories etched in time. Muran unfolds like a whispered secret. It is a sanctuary hidden away from the cacophony of modern life. This enchanting village is perched upon a precipice over 5,400 feet high. It emerged from humble beginnings established by herders. They recognized the beauty that surrounded them in the 13th century. It flourished into a haven of tranquility in the late 1800s. Once the mountain railway connected it to the outside world, travelers were invited to marvel at its unique charm. Effortlessly, the village transports visitors into a world where time seems to slow. Quaint wooden chalets are adorned with vibrant window boxes. They spill over a narrow trail that winds through the heart of this alpine retreat. Signs of a simpler life echo through the air. Traditional farming persists alongside modern comforts. Locals often invite passers-by to share tales of their ancestors. This imbues the space with warmth and a sense of community. As day breaks, the first light casts a golden hue on the snow-draped peaks. These peaks are part of the Jungfrau region. The Eiger, with its imposing north face, acts as a sentinel. It guards the village steeped in legends of climbers and dreamers. They are drawn to its allure. Hikers often find themselves enchanted by hidden paths. These paths meander through lush meadows where wildflowers sway gently. They sway in the mountain breeze, a reminder of the untamed beauty of nature. Murin is not just a breathtaking vista. It is a car-free realm, a sanctuary where oxygen-rich air fills lungs. It clears the mind. Here, sheep graze lazily. The sound of distant waterfalls punctuates the serene landscape. This leads many to believe that the village holds its own heartbeat. It has a natural rhythm. This is a place where tradition is cherished. The extraordinary is woven into the very fabric of everyday life. In a world racing forward, Murin stands as a gentle reminder. It reminds us to pause, to breathe, and to embrace the quiet wonders that surround us. A solitary figure, the old man of Hoi stretches toward the sky. He is a lone sentinel against the relentless winds of time. This 450-foot sea stack is battered by the North Sea's fury. It dances precariously on the edge of existence. Formed through centuries of erosion, it stands as a stark reminder. It showcases nature's artistry and its capriciousness. Its sheer drop into the foaming abyss below feels almost impossible to comprehend. It is a vertical plunge where beauty and danger collide. Climbers have dared to ascend its sheer face. They balance on the thin line between life and death. One mistake, one slip, and everything changes. The waves crash relentlessly, whispering tales of those who have tried. They tempt adventurers and thrill-seekers alike. As the sunlight paints the rock in hues of ochre and gold, one can't help but marvel at the juxtaposition of serenity and peril. The old man harbors a haunting history, too. Steeped in folklore and legend, it has inspired tales of giants. It has also inspired tales of mythical sea creatures. These tales weave a tapestry of human imagination around its stoic form. Many don't know that beneath its surface lies a rich ecosystem. It is home to seabirds and marine life. Each is reliant on the precarious balance of this ancient structure. As twilight descends, casting long shadows across the landscape, the old man of Hoi remains an enduring enigma. He is a reminder of nature's power. His beauty is matched only by the dangers he presents. In this fleeting moment, as darkness gathers, one truth remains somewhere between rock and sea. The old man watches, eternal and unyielding. Daegu Glacier is a sprawling sea of ice. It threads like a silver ribbon across the rugged expanse of the Tibetan Plateau. This glacier exists at the intersection of climatic forces. It is shaped by centuries of glacial movement and weather patterns. Originating from the high peaks of the Gonga Mountains, it is a remnant of the Earth's frigid past. Here, time appears to hold its breath. Among its vast surface, deep crevasses carve their way through layers of ancient ice. These crevasses reveal hues of turquoise and white. They whisper tales of ages long gone. As it retreats, the glacier lays bare the rock beneath. This exposes geological timelines that chronicle a changing world. One can find within its expanse a rare phenomenon. Ice caves, naturally sculpted, offer passage into the glacier's frozen heart. Yet the glacier's majesty is marred by vulnerability. The warming climate threatens this icy expanse. It forces the glacier to yield, at an alarming rate. Every summer, Legu's icy fortress sheds its frozen armor. This feeds crystal-clear streams that sustain the valleys below. It is said that these glacial waters hold a sacred significance. Local Tibetan communities believe they are the essence of life. These waters nourish their spirit. Each step on its surface creates a symphony. Cracks and pops echo in the stillness. This is a reminder of the glacier's ever-living heartbeat. Legu Glacier stands as an eloquent monument. It offers a fleeting glimpse of nature's artistry. It is an urgent call to protect what remains. Gimmelwald is a quaint village nestled in the Swiss Alps. It rests at a humble altitude of 4,485 feet. Its car-free environment fosters an idyllic existence. Daily life unfolds against a backdrop of towering peaks and lush meadows. Accessible only via a cable car or a hearty hike. Reaching Gimmelwald is part of its charm. It offers a deliberate step away from the chaos of modern life. An unassuming community, Gimmelwald has preserved traditions. It embodies the essence of pastoral alpine living. The wooden chalets, adorned with flower boxes, stand in stark yet harmonious contrast to the rugged terrain. They paint a picture of simplicity and warmth. Each season brings its unique palette. Wildflowers bloom in spring, rich greens flourish in summer, and a quiet blanket of snow covers the village in winter. This creates a landscape that transforms seamlessly throughout the year. Surprisingly, Gimmelwald offers an extensive network of hiking trails. These trails lead explorers through majestic alpine meadows and alongside cascading waterfalls. It is also a hub for adventure seekers. In the winter, nearby slopes cater to skiing enthusiasts. Summer beckons with mountain biking and paragliding opportunities. This duality is what makes Gimmelwald extraordinary. It invites both tranquility and exhilaration. Once a mere stopover for shepherds seeking grazing lands, Gimmelwald evolved when pioneers recognized its potential. They saw it as a retreat from urban pressures. A few local families opened their homes to travelers, sparking a slow but steady growth in tourism. Today, this village embraces visitors, while ensuring that the rich tapestry of its heritage feels intact. Even the local community remains deeply tied to the land. Sustainable practices thread through their daily routines. Gimmelwald's inhabitants prioritize organic farming. This ensures that the village maintains its pristine appeal and ecological integrity. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the valley, Gimmelwald isn't just a place to visit. It's a reminder of life lived simply. Every breath draws in the pure air of the mountains. Every moment is a step away from the noise of the world. Lauterbrunnen emerges like a living canvas. It stretches between towering cliffs. It nurtures the whispers of its famous waterfalls. Over 70 cascades tumble and dance down rocky faces. Some are thundering, others are trickling. They create a symphony of sound that envelops the valley. The village is an ancient settlement. It cradles a rich tapestry of culture and history. Traditional wooden houses stand as sentinels of time. Their dark facades contrast with the vibrant green meadows below. Here, life flows in harmony with the elements. Each season shapes the landscape in a unique way. Once an alpine trade route, Lauterbrunnen has evolved. It has become a haven for those seeking adventure and serenity alike. Hiking trails wind through the valley. They lead to panoramic views that seem to stretch into infinity. The iconic Storbach Falls is one of the highest in Switzerland. It plunges nearly 300 meters. This creates an ethereal mist that glimmers under the sunlight. It draws visitors and locals to its ethereal beauty. Surprisingly, the valley's name translates to loud springs. This is a fitting homage to the chorus of waterfalls. They define this enchanting locale. Lauterbrunnen's history is intertwined with the nearby Jungfrau region. This region is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The first ascent of the surrounding mountains was in the late 19th century. This marked the beginning of its transformation into a tourism hotspot. Today, it serves as a gateway to a world of exploration. Visitors flock to its trails in summer. They enjoy skiing in winter, keeping the spirit of adventure alive. Yet beyond the allure of tourism, Lauterbrunnen remains a living community. Farmers tend to their pastures. They preserve the age-old customs that connect them to the land. They also connect to each other. They understand the rhythm of nature. They celebrate harvests and festivals in a landscape that continues to inspire. As the sun sets, it casts golden hues across the valley. One can feel the heartbeat of Lauterbrunnen. It is a place where the past meets the present. It echoes stories of old and dreams of tomorrow. Here, tranquility and adventure intertwine. They leave an indelible mark on the hearts of all who visit. Vast, sweeping, and imbued with a quiet power, the Rurai grassland in China's Sichuan province stretches as far as the eye can see. It is a boundless sea of green under an expansive sky. This immense grassland is among the largest high-altitude wetlands on Earth. It owes its existence to millennia of natural forces shaping its contours. This provides sanctuary for a multitude of wildlife. Here the air is thin, but charged with an energy that speaks to its ancient past. Seasonal migrations bring herds of Tibetan antelope and wild yaks. They roam across the plains with an ancestral rhythm. The site is a vivid reminder of life's enduring cycle. The grassland holds secrets of adaptation and survival. During winter's grip, the ground transforms into a frozen tapestry. This challenges both flora and fauna. Many rare bird species, like the black-necked crane, choose this harsh yet nurturing landscape to breed. Their calls echo across the windswept expanse. Yet there's a surprising human element woven into this natural tableau. Nomadic Tibetan herders live in symbiosis with the land. They guide their flocks through the seasons. Their traditions echo the vastness that surrounds them. The Rurai grassland is not just a place, but a testament to resilience. It reflects the resilience of both nature and man. As dusk settles, the horizon becomes an endless palette of colors. It fades into twilight. In that tranquil moment, the grassland whispers a timeless invitation. It invites you to witness the dance of life, unshackled and free. As dawn breaks over Wui Mountain, the mists lift like the veil of a secret. They reveal a cradle of biodiversity and ancient culture. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a jewel tucked within Fujian's embrace. It is not merely a natural wonder, it's a vibrant tapestry. This tapestry is woven from threads of history, spirituality, and rugged beauty. Each granite cliff and meandering river tells tales of the past. These tales are of scholars, monks, and warriors who sought wisdom and solace. They sought these things amid these peaks. The Wui Mountains stand as both sanctuary and battleground. Their steep slopes cradle the legendary tea that has captured hearts across continents. This tea is a brew of elegance and a whisper of Earth's spirit. Here, the prized De Hong Pao, or Big Red Robe, grows wild. Its leaves are steeped in heritage and said to have once dressed emperors. It's rare for tea plants to thrive at such altitudes. Yet these rugged terrains, shrouded in ancient legends, nurture life. They nurture life in its most delicate form. As you wander through this lush expanse, you'll encounter harmony. This harmony exists between nature and humanity. The soaring cliffs are adorned with ancient inscriptions. These inscriptions are remnants of a time when scholars carved poetry into stone. Their verses echo through the ages. The 12 peaks, known as the 12 heavenly peaks, watch over the land. They stand like wise guardians, each one a resting place for tales. These tales speak of enlightenment and resilience. Among these peaks lies the famed Nine Bend stream. This stream winds through the mountains like a serpentine ribbon. This waterway holds the secrets of the region. Its reflections shimmer with whispers of history and the melodies of nature. Here, bamboo groves sway in unison. The air is laced with the scent of incense from secluded temples. This marks a sacred connection that transcends time. In this realm where nature and spirit intertwine, it's more than just a destination. It's an awakening. Wui Mountain isn't simply a backdrop for adventure. It's a journey into the depths of the human experience. What stories will you carry with you from this enchanted land? Embrace the call of the mountains and let it echo through your soul. The Panlong Ancient Road unfolds like a serpentine tapestry. It winds through the rugged layers of mountainous terrain. It invites both the intrepid and the curious to traverse its storied path. Carved by time and human ingenuity, this historic route sprawls across 18 miles. It embodies the spirit of exploration. With more than 600 hairpin turns packed within its twisting embrace. It is not merely a road, it is a challenge. It is a journey through the very fabric of nature's resilience. It reflects the determination of those who tread its path. Constructed centuries ago, the road served as a vital trade artery. It linked remote villages, facilitating both commerce and cultural exchange. Today, its cobblestones tell tales of ancient travelers. They navigated treacherous passages where the stakes for missteps were high. Each bend offers a new landscape. There are cascading waterfalls, hidden valleys, and striking cliffs. These reshape the horizon with every turn. Yet the road cradles secrets of its own. It is believed that, in its depths, countless lives and stories have been interwoven within the stones. Adding to its allure, local legends speak of spirits. They guide those who wander too close to the edge. These spirits whisper caution into the winds. In a world that races toward the future, the Panlong Ancient Road remains a bridge to the past. It is an acknowledgement of persistence. It showcases the beauty that arises from resilience forged through time and travels. Arosa is a quiet refuge. It occupies a high valley at over 5,800 feet. Towering mountain ranges cradle it like a well-guarded secret. Once it was merely a summer haven for herders. This village transformed into a renowned health resort in the 19th century. It attracted those seeking the purifying mountain air. In its embrace lies an extraordinary blend of history and wellness. Wooden chalets stand resolute against the passage of time. Each chalet tells tales of yesteryear. The journey to Arosa reveals an unexpected charm. No cars disturb the peace. Instead, a cogwheel train climbs the steep inclines. It carries visitors who long for a respite from chaotic city life. The crisp air fills the lungs, invigorating the spirit. Arosa seamlessly melds the old with the new. Traditional Swiss architecture coexists with modern comforts. It invites travelers to take a deep breath. Immerse yourself in its tranquility. Surprisingly, Arosa holds one of the highest natural lakes in the Alps. The Arosa Weisshorn shimmers like a hidden gem. The surrounding trails weave through alpine meadows. Wildflowers dance on warm breezes. The melodies of nature play softly in the background. In winter, the village transforms. Skiers and snowboarders glide down powdery slopes. Après-ski gatherings bring warmth to long, chilly nights. The lively atmosphere contrasts beautifully with its serene summer faces. Arosa is not just a destination. It is a canvas for experiences. The annual Arosa Classic Car event draws vintage automobile enthusiasts. They come from around the world. This event celebrates a love for history and engineering. It takes place against a backdrop of pristine scenery. Community festivals throughout the year showcase local crafts. These events bring visitors closer to the heart of this extraordinary village. This village exists for those in search of solace and connection. It offers the rich tapestries of the Swiss landscape. Arosa invites you to slow down and breathe deeply. Discover the beauty that flourishes when nature meets the soul. In this high-altitude sanctuary, every moment resonates. It captures the simplicity of existence. It urges you to linger just a little longer. Deep in the lush landscapes of Zhejiang, Jianglang Mountain emerges. It is a testament to nature's artistry. Its three towering stone pillars rise like ancient guardians. They speak silently of epic tales passed through the ages. The rugged formations pulse with an energy that resonates with the earth. It feels as if they are whispering secrets to those who dare tread the path of enlightenment. As you traverse this sacred terrain, each footstep reverberates through time. Here, earth and heavens seem to share a breath. Local folklore narrates the story of a celestial artist. In a moment of divine fervor, the artist struck the mountain with strokes of brilliance. This left behind these granite giants. Rare flora clings to crevices, their blooms a defiant splash of color. They stand against the austere stone, inviting you to pause and reflect on the tenacity of life. Jianglang is not merely a mountain, it is an experience. It is interlaced with spiritual significance. The ancient Chinese practiced rituals here. They believed that the mountain was an abode of spirits yearning for communion with the living. Surrounded by the fragrant scent of wild herbs, a sense of reverence envelops the air. The symphony of rustling leaves coax out thoughts of connection and purpose. From its summit, the world unfolds in a panorama of emerald hills. These hills roll to the horizon, a hidden paradise that few travelers know. A little-known fact is that Jianglang is said to be a haven for rare migratory birds. Their graceful arcs paint the sky as they navigate their journeys. Here, nature's choreography plays out, weaving tales of visitors lost in contemplation. As day fades into twilight, shadows dance along the ancient stones. They illuminate the essence of this sacred place. Jianglang Mountain invites you to embark on a pilgrimage of the heart. Engage with its legacy and perhaps discover fragments of your own story. Will you listen closely to the whispers of the pillars? Across the vast expanses of snow-lined highways, the snowplow fleet emerges as an unsung hero of winter infrastructure. These machines are massive and robust, rising confrontationally against the white frontier. They are equipped with plows that scrape the surface clean. Their existence is not merely practical, it is essential. In regions where snowfall can accumulate to several feet overnight, the fleet maintains the lifeblood of transportation. This allows cities to function under blankets of white. What sets these machines apart is not just their function, but the orchestration of their operation. Each plow is part of a larger, coordinated system, harmonizing with weather forecasts and road conditions. This helps clear paths effectively. Surprisingly, these fleets often run on schedules, guided by local school systems. When snow threatens, so too does the conscientious preparation to ensure children safely reach their destinations. It's a dance of logistics that involves weather patterns, mechanical reliability, and community dependence, all working in tandem. In certain municipalities, workers deploy salt and sand alongside these plows to combat the icy grip of winter. This establishes a critical line of defense against slipping hazards. Each winter, thousands of tons are spread, altering the landscape into a manageable thoroughfare. As dusk settles and the glow of streetlights reflects off fresh snow, the sound of engines grinding through the silence becomes a comforting reminder of the unseen guardians at work. When the last snowfall melts away, the snowplow fleet stands by, ever ready for the next season's call to action. They ensure life continues smoothly, even in the harshest of climates. Soglio is known as the gateway to paradise. It exists in a realm untouched by the frenzied pulse of modern life. This quaint, ancient village perches on a rocky ledge. It is high above the Entremont Valley. Soglio offers a delicate balance of nature and tradition. Narrow, cobbled streets wind past stone houses. These houses are clad in centuries-old charm. Vibrant gardens bloom in soft hues. They stand against the backdrop of rugged cliffs and dense forests. Historically recorded since the 11th century, Soglio's roots run deep in a rich tapestry of culture and heritage. It was once a favored retreat for artists and writers. They were drawn by the village's ethereal beauty. They loved the inspirational landscapes. The air here feels different. It is infused with whispers of creativity. These whispers seem tangible in the gentle breeze. Visitors will find unique geological formations. One example is the nearby Bon de Soglio. This is a natural hot spring famed for its healing properties. Soglio's allure is enhanced by its scattered art installations. Local artisans exhibit their creations. These installations remind passers-by of the village's creative spirit. The vibrant murals are tucked between ancient stones. They offer snapshots of life and history. They remind us that art thrives alongside nature. Surprisingly, Soglio was also once a center for wool production. This was in the 19th century. Its economy revolved around the delicate balance of agriculture and craftsmanship. Today, you can still hear the distant clattering of wooden looms. These looms preserve a tradition that shaped the village's identity. As dusk falls, the horizon blushes with colors. These colors seem to dance like flames. They illuminate the ancient stone facades. Soglio transforms into a picturesque tableau. Every window glows like a beacon. They invite you to pause and reflect. With its deep-rooted history, Soglio is a community that cherishes its craft. Its landscape feels alive. Soglio is more than just a village. It is an invitation to lose oneself in the quiet embrace of nature and artistry. It reminds us that beauty is best discovered in stillness. Bamiyan Mountain is a colossal formation etched by ancient glaciers. It commands attention within the rugged landscape of Afghanistan. This geological wonder is not merely a mountain. It embodies a narrative of history, culture, and resilience. Rising steeply from the earth, Bamiyan Mountain is home to the famous Buddhas of Bamiyan. These colossal statues are carved into the cliffside centuries ago. They represent a fusion of artistry and spirituality that transcends eras. The region is marked by its dramatic cliffs and deep gorges. These reveal stratifications that tell tales of Earth's shifting climate. Here, alpine meadows and rocky outcrops coexist. They provide a sanctuary for rare flora and fauna, some found nowhere else. Amid this harsh beauty, the traditional livelihoods of local shepherds weave a connection to the land. This rhythm is etched by centuries of adaptation. Surprisingly, Bamiyan lies at a crossroads of cultural exchange. Ancient trade routes converged here, and diverse peoples shared their stories. They left behind a rich tapestry that reflects a blend of influences. The region experiences vast temperature swings unique to high altitude. It often shifts from warm sunshine to sudden snow flurries within a single day. This phenomenon can frequently catch visitors off guard. As the sun sets behind the mountains, it casts elongated shadows on the rugged terrain. One cannot help but reflect on the endurance of both the land and its inhabitants. Bamiyan Mountain stands not just as a geographical feature. It is a silent witness to the resilience of a people. It echoes the tale of survival against the odds. Wengen embodies the spirit of a bygone era. Here, time seems to pause. Located at around 4,180 feet, this charming village is devoid of road traffic. No cars can penetrate its tranquil atmosphere. Accessed solely by cogwheel train, Wengen offers an escape into a serene world. Wooden chalets adorned with vibrant flowers create a postcard-perfect scene. Each season unfolds a new story here. In the winter, Wengen transforms into a winter wonderland. It is renowned for its ski slopes that cater to enthusiasts from around the globe. The annual Lauberhorn ski races, some of the oldest in the world, turn the village into a bustling hub. Energy and excitement draw thousands of spectators. Meanwhile, summer paints the landscape with lush green pastures. Wildflowers bloom under the watchful gaze of the towering Eiger Mountain. Wengen's traditions are deeply rooted in its surroundings. Founded in the 19th century as a health retreat, it attracted visitors seeking relief from respiratory ailments. Today, its history is preserved in the architecture and the way of life. This illustrates a commitment to sustainability and community. Even the local cuisine reflects these values. Many restaurants offer dishes made from ingredients sourced directly from nearby farms. What might surprise travelers is the village's connection to the iconic Jungfrau region. Wengen serves as a gateway to the imposing peaks and breathtaking vistas. These define this part of Switzerland. Hiking trails weave through the landscapes. They lead intrepid explorers to stunning viewpoints. Valleys and glaciers unfold beneath them, inviting moments of reflection. As day slips into night, a profound silence blankets Wengen. It is interrupted only by the distant sound of cowbells. The soft whisper of the wind through the trees adds to the tranquility. This is a place where time is measured not by clocks. It is measured by the gentle pace of life. Visitors are encouraged to pause and truly experience the essence of nature. Wengen remains a sanctuary for those seeking solace. It offers a rare glimpse into a world untouched by the relentless passage of modernity. The Nanpu Bridge is a colossal feat of engineering. It gracefully arcs across the Huangpu River. It joins the bustling districts of Shanghai. Built in 1991, it stretches over 8,000 meters. It stands as a symbol of the city's rapid development. The bridge has a sleek design. It incorporates both cable-stayed and suspension elements. This allows for a smooth, sweeping profile. It almost seems to dance with the skyline around it. Beneath, ships traverse the river. They navigate through a landscape that pulsates with life and commerce. One of the world's longest bridges, it boasts a unique spiral ramp. This ramp facilitates the rise and fall of traffic. It creates an architectural twist that defies traditional design norms. As dusk falls, the bridge becomes a canvas for vibrant lights. It paints the skyline in hues of gold and blue. The shimmering reflections ripple across the water's surface. Surprisingly, the bridge was designed to endure high winds. This is a critical consideration given the region's turbulent weather patterns. Yet its beauty does not end with utility. The design also prioritizes the navigational pathways of boats. It demonstrates a delicate balance between infrastructure and nature. For those who cross, the experience is not merely functional. It is an immersion into the pulse of Shanghai. This is a city where the past and the future coexist in exhilarating harmony. The Nanpu Bridge, therefore, is more than a passage. It is a bridge of connectivity. It embodies the spirit of an ever-evolving metropolis. China is a land where stone and sky conspire to craft realms pulled from fantasy. Jianmen Pass, or Sword Gate Pass, stands as a testament to this. Forged from the earth by natural forces and strategic human intervention, this historic passageway has guarded the Sichuan Basin since the Three Kingdoms period. It exists not just as a route, but as a symbol. It is a formidable choke point that has funneled armies and travelers alike. They pass through its towering gates carved into cliffs that seem to pierce the heavens. Jianmen Pass's monolithic walls bear stories etched by wind and time. They form a natural fortification that stretches the imagination. A surprise to many, it is said that the very rocks of this pass once witnessed Zhuge Liang. He was the legendary strategist of the Shu Han dynasty. He harnessed the terrain for tactical advantage in his campaigns. His name alone reverberates through history. It kindles images of elaborate military maneuvers unseen by modern eyes. But there's more hidden within this stone embrace. The flora and fauna flourish in unexpected abundance. It is a quiet defiance to centuries of human conflict. Here, wild camellias bloom in the shadows of battlements. Rare birds nest among crags that once echoed with the clatter of warfare. Janman Pass is where myth meets history. It is a corridor that defies erosion and time. As the relentless wind sweeps through, whispering ancestral secrets, this place stands unyielding. It is a sentinel to epochs past. It is a witness to the unending dance between nature and man. Eiseltwald is a village resting serenely along the southern shore of Lake Breentz. The ripples of calm waters mirror the quaint wooden houses and the surrounding peaks. A place seldom rushed, time here flows like the gentle breeze across the lake. It is a reminder of a simpler existence. This village, with origins tracing back to the Middle Ages, was once a center for fishing and agriculture. It sustained the humble yet vibrant life of its inhabitants. Away from the bustling tourist trails, Eiseltwald is often overshadowed by its more famous neighbors. Yet it offers a captivating allure that draws those seeking silence. This is a rarity in today's world. The narrow paths wind through flower-laden gardens. They lead to a small yet inviting promenade. Here, locals gather to share stories. On warm afternoons, the aroma of fresh bread mingles with the crisp mountain air. This creates an atmosphere steeped in tradition. Surrounded by towering peaks, the village serves as a gateway for hikers. They aim to explore nearby trails that reveal hidden waterfalls and untouched forests. Among its unique features, Eiseltwald has retained its charm with traditional wooden houses. These houses stand testament to the architectural styles of centuries past. Each structure tells a story, reflecting the village's resilience. It shows a commitment to preserving its heritage. Moreover, the little chapel perched above the village plays host to community events. Its bell tolls not just the time, but also echoes the spirit of togetherness. Surprisingly, the village also hosts a remarkable fishing history. Trout caught from these waters is a celebrated local delicacy. Furthermore, Eiseltwald is home to a thriving art culture. Local artisans create beautiful crafts that blend nature and creativity. As dusk falls, the lake glimmers under the setting sun. It casts a golden hue over Eiseltwald, like a final whisper of warmth. This village, often overlooked, offers a slice of peace. It invites you to slow down in a world that often demands haste. Eiseltwald is not merely a destination, it is a sanctuary. It is for those who dare to listen to the whispers of the past. Grindelwald is a renowned alpine village. It lies cradled within steep, verdant valleys. The elevation is 3,392 feet. Its existence flourished from a unique blend of rich agriculture and tourism. This draws adventurers and dreamers alike. History whispers through the wooden beams of chalets. These chalets have stood for generations. Each one tells a story of those who toiled and thrived. They thrived in this rugged landscape. What sets Grindelwald apart is its picturesque setting. It also offers a sheer range of activities throughout the year. Winter transforms the village into a playground of white. The slopes welcome skiers and snowboarders of all skill levels. The summer months bring hikers to its trails. There is access to over 300 kilometers of marked paths. One might stumble upon the glacial blue waters of the Barkalp Sea. This hidden gem reflects the towering peak of the Schreckhorn. Its serene surface is a sight to behold. Grindelwald is not just a destination. It is a space of contrasts. There is an air of tranquility among the bustling cafes. Visitors sip hot chocolate in the crisp mountain air. The village's close-knit community thrives on old traditions. It also embraces modern hospitality. This creates an inviting atmosphere year-round. Surprising to many is the Grindelwald First Cliff Walk. This walkway extends into the abyss. It offers a unique outlook over the valley. It is a thrilling experience that's not for the faint of heart. An intriguing fact is that Grindelwald was one of the first mountain resorts. It opened its doors to tourists in the early 19th century. This paved the way for extensive alpine tourism throughout Switzerland. The connection between nature and the village defines its essence. In fact, the name Grindelwald means Valley of the Grindel. This refers to the local shrubbery that once thrived here. With each sunset casting golden hues upon the mountains, Grindelwald remains a place of adventure and tranquility. It draws those who seek both challenge and peace.